All right, the debates are over now. It's an all-out race to Election Day for the two presidential candidates. But this morning, Senator McCain sat down for a one-on-one interview with Fox News. Carl Cameron is live at the site of last night's debate, Hofstra University. Carl, he's behind in the polls. How's his mood this morning?
Pretty positive, and of course, as is always the case in the final 2.5 weeks of any campaign, the polls tighten, and Senator McCain knows that that's going to happen. And one thing to think about, when polls tighten in the closing days, it tends to give a sense of negative momentum to the front runner and an idea that the person in second is coming from behind. McCain is counting on that for something of a catapult in the final days. Last night in the debate, the topic was the economy. It dominated. There was a great deal of discussion of the now famous Joe the Plumber. Senator McCain says that what Barack Obama did by suggesting to that man, Joe the Plumber out in Holland, Ohio, was the equivalent of class warfare, suggesting that by spreading the wealth, it would be taken from the rich and given to the middle class and low-income folks. John McCain teed off on that again today. Listen to this.
It really says that it's class warfare. That's really what it says, that we're going to take money from people who do create jobs, as Joe would, provide health insurance for their employees, do all the good things that helps America's economy. We're going to say, no, Joe, you made too much money now. Now we're going to have to take your money and, quote, spread the wealth, rather than let you keep it and hire more people and create more jobs. And it's really a fundamental difference between myself and Senator Obama, and I think Americans grew to appreciate that a little better last night.
Well, using the term class warfare certainly raises the stakes. It is one of the more import-laden terms in American politics, pitting folks against one another based on their incomes, among other things. We talked about a great deal more. We talked about why last night he did not bring up Reverend Jeremiah Wright, Obama's former pastor, and you'll be interested to know what he says about that. He talks about how, in fact, it was legitimate, and there is a body of information about Reverend Wright that folks do already know about. We talked about Bill Ayers and Acorn. Senator McCain disagrees with the governor of Florida, one of the key and influential battleground states. Charlie Crist says that it's possible Republicans are exaggerating what Acorn is doing with its alleged voter registration fraud. John McCain doesn't agree with him, nor does he agree with President Bush when it comes to a lot of things relative to the economy and Iraq. On the economy this morning, Senator McCain said unemployment benefits should be extended for folks who need a little bit of extra money. That's something that George W. Bush has expressed some reluctance to do in the last couple of days. John?
All right, Carl Cameron, who got the first post-debate one-on-one interview with Senator McCain. Thank you, Carl.